Hi everyone, welcome to MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. I love having you here, appreciate it greatly. New and returning viewers, I have your daily I Ching coin message waiting for you. I do this daily, and then I have your overall general energy tarot card for the day and your super attractor manifestation card. So that's something you can kind of count on the regular. Mondays I do the weekly overall general tarot for the week, and then just a little bit of astrology as I go along. And one of the things I can say is we still are in Sun Pisces season. The Sun is in Pisces, the Moon is still in Cancer, so we have two water sign elements that create a lot of sensitive, and I would even go so far as to say romantic, heart-opening chakra feelings, and so that's always a beautiful thing. And then yesterday, Venus entered Taurus, and that'll be through the 3rd of April, not the 13th, like I said. I stand corrected on that. But anyway, so let us get along with our messages. We do not have any moving messages today with the I Ching coin, so this is a solid, firm message for everybody, like I said, unless you have your special question that you want answered specifically for yourself. You can do that at any time. But today we have the Sun. This card is Sun, and the number is 41, and that's equals to 5 numerology wise. So that's about change. Yeah, definitely change that's happening more so than others, because there's always change, right? And the title is Decrease. So the above part of the hexagram is Ken, Mountain, Resting, Progress, and the below is Tui, Lake, Marsh, and Joyful. And the one message for everybody today reads, Sun indicates that if there be sincerity in this method of divination, there will be great fortune, freedom from error, advantage in every movement that should be made. The superior man restrains his wrath and represses his desires. It's gorgeous. I've gotten this a few times. If you've been coming back, you recognize it, no doubt. The decrease is a little deceiving because you think it might be something that's not as promising and uplifting as it is, but it sounds beautiful to me. So that is your message for today, and I love it. So, and then we have our overall general tarot energy for today. Today being Wednesday. Wow, that just wanted to come out. I'm just put that there. There's 2 of them. Didn't have to do much there. I've definitely shuffled my decks before now, making sure that they are shuffled. So we'll see what the 2 cards are today. And today is, like I said, March 5th, Wednesday, 2020. Hump day, yet again, because I feel so clearly in my mind when I say that, and yet a whole week has gone by since the last time. It baffles me at times. So what are the 2 messages that we can get? Oh, I like this. I instantly understand it too. As I mentioned, we have the 2 water signs, the Pisces and the Cancer, and the Sun and Moon right now. And then the 3rd would be Scorpio. But we have today, as one of the overall energies, the 6 of Cups. And every time I see this card for myself, and I feel like it's been pretty widely associated with this, you have the happiness of the emotions, you have friendships and reminiscing of past friendships. Maybe you've run into someone you haven't seen in a while, but there seems to be a lot of thought going back to even childhood and the good old days, as it were. And that's very, very prominent in a retrograde. It truly is. And I know for myself that I have been doing this very thing. And there's a few things that have prompted it. But I used to think about the past far more than I do now. So I know it's relative to the retrograde because of how it's been coming up more than I ever thought that it would. And it's important to do sometimes, not all the time, because it is in fact our past. But to recognize what we've been through and what we are doing then versus now is always really great. And especially if you have those happy moments or you're running into people that remind you of things. Now, for example, in the last 2 weeks, I did get news about a reunion, my high school reunion. So of course that's going to crop up feelings, right? That's just one example of so many. So maybe you know what I'm speaking of. But I love it. It's heartfelt. It's happiness. It's good times. So that's how I like to keep that and that overall energy. And then the second card that fell out is the Empress. Oh my goodness. Well, the major arcana, and that's a 3, and it is cooperation and absolute divine guidance and the beginning of the nurturing and process for something you're building upon, dreaming about, wanting to start, not now because we have to go forward a little more, which would start next week, right? But I think even in terms of a baby or pregnancy, something coming to full term is on its way this month. And of course, there's going to be a lot of women having child, and I'm just super excited for you. I do prenatal massages, and I'm seeing a lot right now. I don't know. It just seems to be particularly high on the amount of people I've worked this month with pregnancy, but they're on their last legs. You know, they've got like 4 weeks or 2 weeks or whatever, and it's super, super exciting. A lot of them, their first child. And of course, my niece, she's due on the 26th. So it's in relation to birthing in that sense, but it's also about the beginning and birthing of ideas and creation and just being in charge of that and recognizing your ability to do anything you put your mind to. These are 2 beautiful energies, and it kind of feels that way to me today. I have that feeling of just love and hope and emotion on a happy level. I had a couple of changes in schedule. It does not surprise me, and I'm absolutely okay with it. It allows me to do things that I wasn't and haven't been doing. And I can do these readings now, so I feel more calm, and I'll go out and do some things, but I absolutely love those overall energies for today. And so in finishing, we will do the Super Attractor Manifestation card for the best life we choose to have and how we go about that. Well, we really have to visualize and think it, absolutely, but the key component that I'm believing more and more every day is about the feeling, the good feeling that we create within every cell of our body, and just bring that feeling and alignment to ourselves so that we can create that we wish to have. So we haven't gotten this in a while, but it's a special, special card. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love, because love is definitely in the mix of feeling good. And there it is. There's the feather with the stars and just so many beautiful kind of mystical angelic realms that can be a part of this whole process when we align with the universe, co-create. That's great. I absolutely love that. I hope that you resonate with this and you take this with you the whole day and onward. And as you know, I love that you like and subscribe. I'm going to start a campaign, I think, where I'm going to be probably at the end of the month giving out my first gift, tarot deck to a subscriber. So push that subscribe button, push that notification bell so you know when I upload these, because this is serious business, folks. I would love you to be that person. Comment. I could choose from a comment. You never know. It depends on how my mood goes that day. So that would be awesome. You take care of yourself. I will be back tomorrow. Until then, bye for now.